Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? Well, I wanted to show you guys a small order I got over another one of the Good Friday cyber sales they're having. And one of the places I get a lot of stuff from is Lure Parts Online, so I did get another one of their catalogs. But I made a small order of some different components. I showed you guys the short I made of it a couple days ago. I figured I'd show you everything kind of more in depth here. But if you're looking for just components, for lure making, new skirts for jigs or spinnerbaits, whatever. They have soft plastics of their own, which I'll show you some of the ones I got. But, you know, it's a great catalog, too. I mean, I always love a catalog. I'm old school, I guess. I don't like just looking at everything online all the time. So any company that still makes a good catalog, I always like that. That's the old school part of me. I love an old catalog. But they have a good catalog. It's got all the different components you can need if you want to make baits from scratch, if you just want to paint baits, anything you can think of. You know, jig head molds. You know, as I said, I get a lot of skirts from them, blades for spinner baits and for chatterbaits. You can make your own, just a little bit of everything. And every now and then I'll go on and grab some components I need for something I'm doing, or even some of their soft plastics that I like. So let me just show you what I got here. Every now and then I'll grab just, as you can see, these racks behind me. I always like to have these bags to hang stuff on, whatever it could be, jigs, whatever, anytime, you know, because sometimes, you know, I'll put like something in the boat and it'll get wet and the packaging, the original packaging gets destroyed. So this is a 6x6, you know, reclosable hanging bag, and it's just kind of a size that I thought I could use because I have a lot of smaller ones. But the 6x6 is kind of like perfect for like putting soft plastics in. You know, if you just have, you know, a big, you know, bulk bag of baits and you just want to throw a few in the boat for the day, these are great for it. And they have the hole to hang them back up with. So I always grab some hanging bags every now and then when I'm getting low on a particular size. And this is a 6x6 size, which I didn't really even have. So that'll come in handy for hanging up things I want to hang up on the racks. I did get, as I said, I did get some of their soft plastics. And this is, I'm assuming that this is their brand. I don't know that for a fact, but they call it Bass Academy. And this is a 2.5-inch tube. You guys know I like throwing those small tubes on Neds. So they had some there, which I hadn't noticed before. So I grabbed a couple packs to try them out. So I believe it's an 8-pack, but let me double check. Yeah, 8-pack. This is the Bass Academy 2.5-inch Smalley tube, and this is their perch color. So if you're looking for another option for a finesse tube, and you could put a finesse internal head in that tube too, I will tend to probably throw these on a Ned. Definitely got garlic scent in them, which I like, but that's their perch color. So I can just see this being awesome right here. So if you're looking for another place to get those small tubes, other than the ones I've spoken about on my channel, you can always look at Lure Parts Online. But that's the packaging there. And as I said, that's the perch color. And they call them their smaller tubes. Let's see. Another color I got is candy watermelon. You know, I love that. Excuse me, that watermelon candy color. You guys know I love that. And another 8-pack. This is color 157 on their color list. But another excellent bass catching color, that green, that watermelon with the purple flake, the green flake, the gold flake. I love that watermelon candy color in any bait, any kind, any style. I love that color. So I got another pack of that. And the last one I got, they just call that Goby, color 196 on their list, Goby color, which to me kind of looks like a green pumpkin or a dark pumpkin maybe. Let's see when we look at a pack here. Like a green pumpkin or a dark pumpkin, even a brown, I guess, with some purple flake, looks like some black flake and gold flake, but they call that Goby color. So I think that looks pretty cool. These will all be good fish catchers. All good fish catching colors. I can see why they call it a Smalley tube. I think they call it a Smalley tube as it's a small tube, and it's also, you know, would tend to be a good Smalley bait. But if you're looking for soft plastics, check out Lure Parts Online. Now, I showed you the bags, I showed you the tubes. The rest are just components for some of those blade baits I've been putting together, but I'll show you another thing I got for them. If you're looking for not a lot of companies sell a heavy Ned head. This is their version of a Ned, and they call it the sink worm jig, and these are 5/16. It's got a 1/0 hook. It's a big head, but if you're fishing really deep water, now I haven't used these in a while. Last fall when I was out up in Vermont, I said, you know what? It was tough fishing. It was windy as heck. So I pulled out. I had a pack of the black of these, and I had a pack of the black, as I said, and I pulled it out and I threw a Ned on it and caught a nice smallie in 35 feet of water. And then I said to myself, I got to get some more of these for when these fish are deep, laying on the bottom, not real aggressive. So they had some actually on sale, and plus the cyber sale made me cheaper. So I did get a few packs. I do have some of the black that I had long ago. But as you can see, your typical Ned hook, just with a bigger head. So you can get it down. If you're fishing that deep water, you want to get it down to the bottom quicker. You don't have to wait forever with those light Ned heads. Think about these sink worm jigs, 5/16 ounce from Lure Parts Online. And they're one of the few places I can find heavier Ned heads. You know, to me, a heavy one normally is like 3/8. I guess even a quarter can be considered heavy for a Ned. But these are really heavy. 5/16, you'll get it to the bottom quick, and there's times when they're down there, these will work. So I did get a pack. It's a 5-pack. I did get the chartreuse. As you can see, that's chartreuse painted. Got a pack of those. And these are all 5/16. Got a pack of they call this glow color. You know, the white painted sink worm. So if you're looking to fish deep water Neds, or really anything, you can put that on a tube, put it on a regular worm. Let's see, I got the blood red, pack of that. So every time I order from them now that I see the use of these again, because I hadn't bought them in a while, I'll probably throw a pack or two in just to keep a stock up, because, you know, fishing deep like that, you get stuck on a rock. It's kind of hard to work it and get it off, but that blood red will give you a different type of Ned head color. And last but not least, I got some brown ones, pack of the brown. And as I said, it's a 5-pack, and they're like, I don't know, with the sale, they're like $2, $3 maybe. But if you are looking for that deeper Ned bite, or if that's the only way to maybe get bit, you want to get it down there, or maybe the fish don't see a lot of Neds. It's a good option. It's a good option. So I got 4 of those, the different colors, to stock up on those. I did get, now the rest of these components I bought, and I showed you this, to you know, dress up these blade baits. And this is one I did already. I showed you guys a short on it. I think I'm going to do a video just on you know, putting these together, but this is the one that I did. So if you guys saw my other video, I got these heads on eBay. I think it was like $20 for like 10 5/8 ounce blade bait heads. Here's the bag right here. It was like $20 for 10 of them. So, and you know, you do lose blade baits, so it's good to have a bunch of them. So what I did was I got some split rings. I got some size, let's see, these are size 1 split rings. I got some size 2s. And I got some size 3s. Now, I did that primarily for those, but I also wanted to stock up. I was getting a little low on split rings, and I always like to have a good supply of them for when, you know, when winter comes, I'm going through my hard baits, like the jerk baits and stuff. I've got hooks that I have to change out. Sometimes the split rings are shot too. They're all bent out, so I like to put a new split ring on. So if you're looking for split rings, this is a 25-pack. You can go on Lure Parts Online, get a 25-pack for, I don't know, $5 or $6, whatever it is, maybe even less if they have a sale. It's a good way to keep a good supply when you're, you know, customizing your baits, fixing them up in the winter, whatever you're doing. So I did get 3 sizes of the split rings. As I said, the 1 size, 2 size, and 3. Size 1, size 2, and size 3. I did get these, I know you can see it, well, I hope you can see it. I did get some of that glitter tape, or whatever you want to call it, in some golds, because I do like gold on a blade bait, and I got 3 types that they sell. This is called, Gold Scale. Is this one, which is the one that's on there. This is Laser Faceted Gold. These are sonar or blade bait stickers, they call them. And let's see, and this one is called Gold Prism. So some of them I'll just leave as silver, but as I said, I do like gold, so I'll probably do half with some gold. And they come in, I believe it's, is it 10? Yeah. So it's 5 sheets, so really it's 1, 2. So really I can, if you've got 5 sheets with 4 on each, you know, you could do 20, 20 blade baits right there. Really 10, because you're going to do it on each side, but you don't have to put it on both sides, but I just do. But that's what they look like, and you just take the blade bait, stick it on there. I'll do a video just on that. But I do like to, you know, soup up those blade baits and give them a little flash. So as I said, that's a Gold Prism. Let's see, the Laser Faceted Gold and the Gold Scale, which is the one that was on there already. I did get a pack of some of their out-barb trebles, which are nice trebles. They're good for jerkbaits. Unfortunately, I got size 4s. I should have got 6s, but I don't mind stocking up on some 4s for some bigger baits. I was going to put these on the blade baits, but I actually had some smaller ones, some 6s I'm going to put on there. These are a little big. I don't want that big, really need that big of a hook on the front of the blade bait. So I just got that for the stock. And the last thing I got is I did buy some spinnerbait swivels. And not for making spinnerbaits. I'll show you what I got them for. I was getting a little low. I only had a couple left. I'm sure I probably have them in one of my storage areas here. I just couldn't find any. But these with that will turn like that. These are great for when I let's see where it is for the. I like to put a split ring with a swivel on these, especially these rooster tails, because these make a lot of line twist. And I was getting a little low on these because I had rigged a bunch of them. So what I do is and these are those Joe Thomas. These are great for smallies, and especially in the spring and the fall. If you're looking to add something to your arsenal, instead of just throwing a chatterbait or a spinnerbait, you might want to look into these. I've shown you guys them on a few videos, but I think they're kind of, I don't know if it's kind of, I don't want to say it's a secret bait, but I don't think it's something people take advantage of. But this is a 1/2 ounce, and this is their Fire Tiger color. And it's that Joe Thomas rooster tail. But if you just tie this on, you will get a pretty good amount of line twist. Not on a bait caster, it matters that much, but you can feel it after a while. So I usually put one of these on there, these spinnerbait swivels. So it'll make it so it doesn't get so bad. And these are, somebody asked me about this. I don't think you guys can see that. These are the best split ring pliers I've ever used. These are the Texas Tackle version. If you hate the pair you have, get a pair of these. You will love them. They make it so much better. I actually want to get another pair and leave a pair in the basement here and put another pair in the boat and just leave them in the boat forever. But I just take this and put that on there. And this will cut down a lot. You're still going to get some. It's just, you know, the nature of the bait. But I've noticed a lot less line twist when I put one of these on, because that will, it's still going to, it's not going to, the bait's not going to just twist. This will go with it. So it'll kind of, this part will twist too with it. So it's not twisting your line up. So just a little hint, if you like to throw inline spinners, you might get some of these. I'll show you what they just call them spinnerbait swivels. Hope you guys can see that. So if you're looking for something to kind of cut down on your inline spinner line twist, just pop one of those on there, and it'll even put a little more flash at the end of the bait. Not that you don't get enough from this big blade, either the gold or the silver, but just a little thing I like to do to keep the line twist down to a bare minimum. But that's it, guys. That's it. You know, not a ton of stuff, but I did take advantage of their Cyber Friday or whatever it was, their cyber sale they had over the Thanksgiving holiday. And really, because I knew I was getting these blade baits, I wanted to get some more components so that I could do them. So I think I'm going to do a separate video just on putting these together. You guys might be interested in seeing that. I don't want to make this video 10 hours long, but that's the first one I made. That's the first one I made of the blade baits. So that's it. So any questions, let me know. If you've never really explored the Lure Parts Online website, I recommend you do it. It's really a great site. They got a little bit of everything. And as I said, they even have their own soft plastics, and they have brand name soft plastics too, if you prefer that. But their stuff is nice too, and they have some different, colors and baits that I've gotten Neds from them that I like, and I've got tons of skirts from them for my jigs and things. So it's a good place to get that kind of stuff. So any questions, let me know. I'll put links to these different things on there, and a link to the website. And if you make an order, you can, check off, and they'll send you one of the catalogs. You can browse through that over the holidays and think about what you want to get for 2025 for your bait making. But that's it. So as I said, I'll put links to all this stuff, and you guys can check it out. But thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Subscribers are going up every week. That's great. Analytics are all really great on the site. I appreciate all the support. You guys, liking the videos, sharing them. The comments are great. That's how I get a lot of ideas for videos to make. Guys say, hey, could you do a video on this? Could you? And that's really helpful, because after a while, I think I've done everything already. So it's nice to hear new ideas. And well, I never did a video on that. I didn't really think of it. So especially now with the winter months, and the weather's been really crappy here in the Northeast. So we've had like 3 different small snowstorms here in New England, just enough to make a mess. Nothing really like, shutting us down, but, 2 inches here, 3 inches here. And, I get the driveway totally cleared off, and I wake up the next morning, I had another inch or 2 on there. So, but you live in New England, that's how it goes. And then 2 hours later, it's melted away. But now it's like 45 and raining, so everything is just mud, but at least it's getting rid of some of the snow. So I don't think I'm going to be doing it, unless the weather takes a total change and gets mild. It's probably going to be not until March, keep my fingers crossed. More likely April that I'll be fishing again. So I've got lots of time to do videos. So if you guys have any ideas or things you want to see, please let me know. But as I said, please like this video. Please share it. And if you guys are new to my channel, I'm Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. Please subscribe, and welcome aboard. I will see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.